This is WPSL Port St. Lucie, the talk of the Treasure Coast.
The views expressed on the following show are not necessarily those of WPSL. However, we're the ones who've encouraged you all along to like and share them on social media and with all your friends and neighbors, because it's time now for Joanne's Nutrition World in Fort Pierce to bring you Joanne's World of Nutrition with the one and only Joanne Seeger.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's having an incredible morning. I have a really special guest on this morning, and this is someone that, I've been trying to get, and she's going to give you so much info, so please get your pen and paper ready so you can take notes. And without further ado, let's welcome to the show Jodi Sanders. Good morning, Jodi.
Good morning, Joanne.
So I am hearing you well, and thank you so much for calling in. And where are you calling from, Jodi?
I'm calling from Sandiego, California.
Oh, so you woke up early for me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I did, but you know what? It's so worth it.
Oh, thank you. I love it. And for the quick times that, we've chatted through text, I could tell you're a real positive and easygoing person, and I love people like that. So thank you for being one of my kind of tribe.
Of course, the best type of people.
Right? Exactly. So this morning, I would love for you to tell my audience a little bit about yourself and why I'm so excited to have you on, and all about, just so you know, we are here in the Treasure Coast, East Coast of Florida. My store is in Fort Pierce. And for all my listeners, our second location on Port St. Lucie Boulevard and Cameo in the Cocoa Vista Plaza should hopefully be open in 2 weeks. So everyone get ready to come visit, okay? And if you want any more news, call the store, 464-3598, to hear about any exciting news. And if you're a Nutrition Smart previous customer, please text us the list that you need so I can make sure for opening we have everything you need. All right, so sorry about that quick service announcement, Jodi. So Biosil sells really well at my store, and I have sold it for years and years and years. And one quick story about it is when customers come to the register to buy it, I say to them, hey, you've been using this for years, right? And they're like, yes, why? Well, can I take that little pamphlet that's inside the box from you so I can share it with people that haven't experienced how great it is yet? Because I love those little pamphlets. I mean, it's quite a read, but it gives so much in-depth information. And I don't do that with any other products, but I'm like, can you spare it? If you're just going to throw it away, can you just give it to me? So I am so excited to learn more about Biosil and your background, and how we can get some newbies onto this incredible product.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I love your location in Port St. Lucie. I have family that lives out there, so wonderful, beautiful location.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for promoting Biosil. And you're so right when you say that there's so much information on that little sheet of paper inside of our packaging, because Biosil has over $30 million of clinical research and development proving its efficacy. So before I get into that, because there's a lot of research and great stuff about this product, I'll give you a little bit of a background about me. So I'm Jodi Sanders. I am the brand education manager for a company called Biominerals NV, or the manufacturers of Biosil. I have a biological degree from UCSD, but I actually began my supplement journey at Sprouts Farmers Market, which I know they're starting to expand in the Florida area, but it was predominantly on the West Coast. But at Sprouts Farmers Market, just like you said, Biosil was one of the top sellers in that health and wellness category. And I never really understood why until I started doing digging of my own and realized there's so much research backing this product that other products don't necessarily have. When you look at other products on the market, you'll see different research saying 90% of women thought that their hair was smoother, or 80% of women thought that their skin was plumper. But these are results of trials where they're just qualitative results. People are just telling their opinions. It's not based on data, actual facts, or numbers. Biosil is backed by gold standard research. What this means is that the clinical trials are double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled, and published in top medical journals that are recognized around the world. So this sets Biosil apart from all the products in the store because the science backing it is quality science, and there's over $30 million of research backing it. So it's a very impressive product, and that's why I chose to start my journey working at Biosil compared to the other products on the market, just because I knew it was something that works, that customers love, and just like you said with people in your store, people tend to take it for years on end because they love the results that they're getting from it. So it's a great product.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's a great story. And we do have some Sprouts here. Like I know I live in Tradition and we have a Sprouts on the next exit, which is beautiful. We love it. And it's just so funny because the Sprouts manager will call me if they don't have something or someone needs a little more of a consult type of approach. So I love it. It's like one big happy family, just trying to help people get well. It's incredible. So with the Biosil, how long have you been working at with the biominerals?
I've been with biominerals for 4 years now.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, in this industry, I say sometimes people move around a lot, so that is great because you definitely have found a good home there.
Yes, I have.
Love it. And do they only make Biosil, the company, the parent company?
So our parent company is a research and development laboratory that's actually based in the Ghent region of Belgium. So we're a European-based company, which is very interesting because not only does Biosil and the other products we make have to comply by USA regulation, but also European regulation, which is so much stricter here than in the U.S. So all the products that we make are very high quality. So at Biominerals NV, we invest in preclinical and clinical trials. During COVID, we were actually making a hand sanitizer that was very popular for obvious reasons. But our main flagship product that we make is a unique and patented complex called CHOSA, or choline stabilized orthosilicic acid, which is a mouthful, so we just say CHOSA, and that is the active ingredient in Biosil.
Oh, I get it now. Okay. I was like, CHOS. Okay, so that is what makes Biosil. I love it. Oh my God. And how long has Biosil been around?
Biosil has been around for over 30 years now. We are celebrating our 30th anniversary.
Okay, that's impressive. And $30 million worth of research, so like $1 million a year. That's a lot to budget for research, especially in the supplement industry. Some people don't even budget for $1 million, never mind $30 million. That's really impressive. I love it. So I have to ask you, so I've been doing this 40 years. I remember in the beginning only having the liquid available. And and I took it every day. I was, a warrior, but I was so thankful the day that the pills came.
Yes.
I was like, that liquid, I knew it was so amazing, but boy, that was a tough one to get down some days.
Yes. So the liquid drops are our original product, and it is just pure CHOSA. And the liquid, they do have sort of a bitter, almost fishy taste. And the reason for this is because of the CH in our CHOSA complex. So CH stands for choline, And any choline supplement that you take is going to have sort of a bitter, fishy aftertaste. The reason for this is because in the molecular structure of choline, there's what's called an amine group. And that amine group results in a bitter, fishy taste. So any supplement that you take with choline in it, if it is in a liquid, it's going to have that bitter, fishy taste, which is why Biosil has that bitter, fishy taste in the liquid drops. We just came out with our brand new liquid capsules, so you can have the same clinically proven benefits of Biosil, but now in a liquid capsule. They're much easier to take on the go, in my opinion, and you won't have the taste of the choline in that product.
Yes, that's what I switched to. I switched to the liquid capsules because I was like, okay, you have the integrity of the flagship product, but you still don't have to taste it. But, you know, it's funny, Jodi, as you're saying about the bitter and fish taste, you know, I have told all my clients that our tongue needs to communicate to our duodenum much more effectively with feeling these astringent, sour, bitter flavors again, because it's lost that senses. You know, it's like pretty much, you know, fat, sodium, sweet. And, you know, so maybe I should really just tell people this would help them with that too, because you know, no one eats those type of foods, you know, the pungent and bitter, and so it could help them with their digestive system too. So
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, this, just like you said, people want to eat fat, salty, and sweet. It is just the way that we are built. Nobody is voluntarily going to be taking these bitter and fishy tastes, like you said. So it would be a good way to help reestablish that flavor profile for people.
Definitely. And I always just did it like the back of my throat and a quick swig of water. And I mean, it was fine after a few seconds. And I did that for years before the other capsules came out. And so I hope I'm not interrupting your pattern of thought, Jodi, but may I ask, what came first, the dry capsules or the liquid So the dry capsules came before the liquid capsules, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so what's the difference between that?
Yeah, absolutely. So our dry capsules were established around 2004. So they've been around for a pretty long time. When you look at those dry capsules, what you're going to see is a cellulose beadlet, and then we spray liquid Biosil on top of those cellulose beadlets. So when you're taking those dry capsules, you're still taking liquid Biosil, except it's in a capsule form. So you're still getting the same exact benefits of Biosil, but it's now in a capsule.
That is so interesting. Thank God you're on the show. Okay, so now is it as far as have you done research to see if one is more effective than the other? Because pretty much both sell really well at my store, so I'm not really sure. I know anyone has a prejudice or saying, oh, that one worked better. What are your thoughts on that?
Right. Well, since all of our products have the same amount of our clinically proven CHOSA complex, all of them will produce the same exact results in the same time frame. None of them are absorbed better or perform faster. They all are exactly the same.
Oh, okay. So just it's up to people's choice. Okay.
Exactly. I recommend if somebody has a really great routine of getting up, making coffee in the morning, then go with the liquid drops because you can't taste it in coffee, and it's a great way to start your day. But if you're on the go more and you don't really want to do the drops, then the capsules are a great option for you. You know what's funny, Joanne? The reason why we made the liquid capsules is because in our industry, there's a common misconception that all liquid products are absorbed faster and better than all powdered or capsule products. But it's not the case with Biosil. Since all the products are containing liquid CHOSA just in different forms, you can take any one of our products and get the same exact benefits. But people consumers still didn't believe that because it's so popular that liquid absorbs better than capsules or powder.
It is
so
true.
we made our liquid capsules. So you can clearly see liquid Biosil in these little capsules, and they are quickly becoming our top performing product because they're so small, so easy to take, and you can clearly see liquid Biosil inside.
Yeah, I was kind of amazed that you guys made such a stable capsule where the liquid didn't start breaking down the capsule. It's kind of cool.
Our amazing R&D team in Belgium actually patented machinery in order to make that capsule. So we are currently the only product that you will see that has a liquid capsule like Biosil does.
Wow, yes, that's super cool. So with Belgium, do you get to visit there, like regional meetings or something? Do you get to go there?
Thankfully, I do. I get to go to Belgium about 2 times a year, and let me tell you, if you have not been, you need to go. It is a blast. The country is beautiful, and I get to see my lovely coworkers' faces rather than just through Zoom, so it's great.
Oh, I love that. Lucky you. That's awesome. And so it's so now I know that, well, and we have 7 minutes before our first break. So the company's been around for a long time. They spend $30 million on this research, which that little pamphlet talks all about, which is just amazing, like amazing research. Could you tell me what was their first goal? Because I know, like with each research, you have to have a specific target point. What was the very first one that the CHOSE was targeted to look for?
That's a great question. So back in the 1990s, there was resurging research talking about bone health, and silica was being researched to improve bone function. Now, that's why CHOSA was originally created, was to help bone health. So we were doing this research, and people saw that, well, in clinical studies, Biosil was shown to increase bone density, bone mineral density at the hip, to increase bone collagen formation, and markers of bone collagen formation in blood serum as well. So that's originally why we started to research CHOSA in the first place, was for bone health.
Okay, which is absolutely critical, because I know sometimes we get really into what we can see in the mirror, you know, our skin and our nails and our hair, but really the bone health is so important, critically important, right? We don't want to lose our mobility. Now, can I ask if you know the details of the trial? Because right now calcium's getting a really bad reputation as far as being in the wrong places in the body, kidney stones, gallbladder stones, plaquing. But in the study, did they say anything about calcium use with the CHOSA?
Yes, that's a great question. So in this study that we did, it was actually with women with osteopenia. So everybody in the study had to take calcium, vitamin D as a baseline supplementation, because anytime that you're doing a study with people that have a disease such as osteopenia, you have to give them a baseline supplementation of something that will work for that condition. So everybody in the placebo group and the active group got calcium, vitamin, and vitamin D.
Okay.
Now, in the active group of people taking Biosil, people outperformed the people only taking calcium and vitamin D. So even with people taking calcium and vitamin D, people taking Biosil, calcium, and vitamin D increased bone collagen formation and increased bone mineral density at the hip.
That's awesome. Okay. That is really incredible. And I know most of the wellness customers that come through health food stores are also taught about the use of the magnesium, the zinc, the boron, the strontium in complements to the Biosil. So I love this conversation. Love it. I just had a dear friend that fell and hurt and got hurt. You know, the hip is like one of those things. You don't really have too much notice until all of a sudden it's like disintegrated. So
Exactly.
it's a little, a
And
little
the
scary.
good thing about Biosil is that you can be taking Biosil for your hair, your skin, or your nails, but you'll still be getting those bone and joint benefits, which we all need, and unfortunately, sometimes don't realize that until it's too late. So this is a great prevention product as well.
Absolutely. I have a 14 and 15-year-old, and they love anything that helps their skin and nails and hair. Oh, my gosh, right? Well, so Jodi, is in the dosage that, oh, that's right, your boxes literally say the exact dosage for what the clinical spoke about, correct?
Correct, yes.
I love that. And because sometimes some brands, you know, they'll give suggestions, but they do not match what the clinical studies spoke about. So I love that. And it's not too much, right? Can you give me an example of, like, if someone's looking for that dose amount for bone strength, what dose that would be if they bought the capsules?
If you're taking Biosil capsules for bone strength, technically, for bone health, you only need one capsule for bone health. However, in order to get hair, skin, nails, bones, joints, teeth, and gum benefits, we recommend people to take 2 capsules a day, one in the morning and one at night for best results, and that was the dosage that was observed in our clinical trials. We recommend people to split up the dosages because Biosil is water soluble. So it will disperse throughout your body during the day. And in order to keep levels high, we recommend people to split up the dosage to keep the CHOSA levels in their body consistent throughout the day.
Okay, that's fair enough, and that makes sense. And I think a lot of consumers like the idea of when someone says water soluble, even though fat soluble things are critical and important too. It's one of those things, they just like you said, where they think liquid absorbs better. They like the idea that water soluble won't be toxic. Are there any side effects to the CHOSA, the Biosil?
There were no side effects observed in our clinical trials, and after over 30 years being in retail, no.
All right, that's wonderful, Jodi. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, let's talk about all that stuff they talk about on that little pamphlet, all the things that people get a little surprised about Biosil. Sound good?
Absolutely.
All right, be right back. Hi, this is Joanne from Nutrition World and Wellness Center. I am really excited to introduce new guests and topics to my show every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL, where my listeners can call in on any topic. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to find it. We want to help you become the best version of yourself. We'll have naturopaths, coaches. I am looking forward to sharing my years of experience with my listeners so we can enjoy this life journey together.
Visit Joanne's Nutrition World in the Kras Square, formerly known as the Arcade Building, located at US 1 and Orange Avenue, across from Fort Pierce City Hall. Open Monday through Friday from 10 to 4, Saturdays 10 to 3. Taking appointments for the Wellness Center online at joannesnutritionworld.com or call 772-464-3598. Join Joanne Seeger as she guides the Treasure Coast to health, one person at a time, on Joanne's World of Nutrition, Wednesday mornings at 10 on WPSL.
I am so excited to share with all my listeners all the cutting-edge health topics of today. I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, it's a live call-in show. Any questions you have on health and nutrition, I look forward to answering.
Join us here for Joanne's World of Nutrition every Wednesday morning at 10 on WPSL.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.
We now return to Joanne's World of Nutrition. Once again, here's Joanne Seeger.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. I really appreciate you guys spending an hour with me this morning. we have some exciting news. Nutrition World is going to be opening up its second location in Port St. Lucie. So we are going to be in the Cocoa Vista Plaza, where Nutrition Smart was, and unfortunately they closed. So we're going to try to help with the supplements. Unfortunately, we won't have the large grocery section, but I will take special orders because we do get the trucks. But I got to learn what things people really need, and we can, through time, get that fine-tuned. So again, I really appreciate any input through text to 772-464-3598. I'm placing all the orders right now. So you have things that you've been using for 10, 15 years and you want to make sure I have it, just let me know, okay? And I will do my best to have what you're looking for. Hopefully 2 weeks will be open. And we are on the line with Jodi Sanders. She is the educational I just got tongue-tied. She educates us on Biosil, which is a top-selling product throughout the country, especially my store. Everyone loves Biosil. It's been around forever. She just mentioned $30 million worth of research. It's an incredible product. I think sometimes when people look at things online and they see it's about beauty, they kind of don't trust it because they're like, oh, yeah, another thing claiming to get rid of wrinkles. But Biosil goes so much deeper, as Jodi mentioned in the first half. We're talking about bone health and so much more. So really don't think it's a fluff product. This is the real deal, okay? And Jodi, welcome back to the second half.
Thank you, Joanne.
And so I have a great question that I should have asked the first half. Everyone asked this. So I have Biosil kind of in the middle of the section of all the structure functions. So whether someone's coming in for bones or for liver or for heart, Biosil's kind of in the middle. And they always ask me why. And then they say, well, it says collagen regenerator, but I've heard to take collagen. I'm sure you get this question a million times. So could you explain the difference between taking straight collagen and Biosil?
Yes, absolutely. This is the number one question that I get about Biosil is what's the difference between Biosil and collagen? So right off the bat, Biosil does not contain any collagen. It's better. It contains our patented complex called CHOSA, which stands for choline stabilized orthosilicic acid, but we prefer CHOSA. CHOSA is clinically proven to generate and protect your own collagen. So rather than taking a collagen from a foreign substance, for example, beef hide, beef hooves, eggshell membrane, or fish, that is going to be put into your body and it will be digested into peptides or amino acids, which are the building blocks of collagen. Now, some of those amino acids will be built to make your own collagen. However, most of those amino acids will go to make any protein in your body that needs more amino acids. So, for example, if you just had a hard workout and you need to build more muscle, those amino acids from collagen that you ingest will go to make more muscle or go to your liver. There's no guarantee when you take a collagen supplement, collagen peptides, that those peptides or amino acids will be built to make your own collagen. There's no guarantee. So there's no guarantee you're going to be seeing those hair, skin, nail, bone, joint benefits that you want. However, CHOSA in Biosil is clinically proven to generate and protect your own collagen. So it does this by making two of the most prevalent amino acids in collagen, glycine and proline. Then there is a series of about 4 enzymes to go from amino acid to a finished collagen protein. Biosil activates each one of those enzymes to turn on and start making your own collagen. So Biosil's helping for you to get from an amino acid all the way to a finished collagen protein. But collagen will not do that. Additionally, Biosil helps protect your own collagen from the two top leading causes of collagen degradation, this being stress and homocysteine. Homocysteine is like the anti-collagen amino acid. All it does is break down your collagen. Biosil is able to transform that homocysteine into a less harmful amino acid. Additionally, it shields your body from stress or cortisol. So Biosil has a 2-in-1 effect where it is generating your own collagen and protecting your existing collagen. But collagen peptides does not do both of those. Wow. Additionally, Biosil has the over $30 million of research and development backing it, while collagen studies, they tend to be erratic in the design of the studies as well as their results.
Jodi, that was awesome. Yes, that makes sense. And that's why I love in the pamphlet, it talks about the heart and Biosil and with the homocysteine. So I am curious, the time that you go to Belgium, I have heard that in a lot of European countries, they're focused more on lowering homocysteine than cholesterol. Is that actually true? Because you're right there in Europe. When you go to your conferences, and do they speak about the goal is lowering homocysteine?
That's a great question that I will relay back to my Belgian colleagues and ask them. I've heard that, yes, that the conferences that I attend, but I would need to ask them for more information.
Okay, that's a good answer. Yes, with my clients, I've been trying to get their homocysteine levels down because from my research throughout the world, they're saying the homocysteine elevated levels are more of a concern than anything else. And that's when I read one of the studies that's showing that the Biosil helped with the homocysteine levels, I was like, wow, that's like a win-win. Mm-hmm. You get to look good, Your hair's thicker, your bones are thicker, and your heart's more protected. Because you know, all of us have stress and high cortisol levels, so we definitely need protection from that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the great thing about Biosil is that you can be taking it for your nails, but you're still getting the benefits of lowering homocysteine, protecting your body from stress, and all these other benefits.
I love that. And for anyone that doesn't know about homocysteine, it is usually on your annual blood test. So if you look closer, you will see that word homocysteine, and it is a cardiovascular marker. And I find it very helpful when you're getting so much misinformation about the cholesterol and the different profiles. You can also look at your homocysteine and educate yourself on what that does in the body. It's always really good to be your own best advocate and know all the different things that work in your body and how they work. And like an important molecule like choline. I know that I absolutely love choline, and I am curious, Jodi, any research on your molecule and the brain health? Is there any work on that?
We have not done any research on CHOSA on brain health, no, not directly. However, whenever you're looking at a study for brain health and choline, you can look at the amount of choline that they're using in that study. And then you can look at Biosil. So for every serving, we have 100 milligrams of choline. So per day, you're getting 200 milligrams of choline when you take Biosil. And the recommended daily amount for men and women is 550 milligrams. So you're getting about just under half of your daily recommended amount of choline when you take Biosil.
I love that. And just so our listeners understand why I mention brain, is if you look at most brain research, choline is so critically important for brain health. So, and some people will eat eggs because the choline is in the yolk of the eggs, but sometimes for whether an allergy or any other reason they are not eating the eggs, this is a great way to get some protective choline in your diet through the Biosil, which is a very active form that will do the right thing. So, love that. Absolutely love Biosil. Just such an incredible product. So tell me more, Jodi. What else do you want to share with us?
Yeah, I would love to share a little bit about just the importance of collagen in general, because there's so much research out about it. There's so much marketing about collagen, but the question is, why do we really care about it, or why should we care? So, collagen forms the framework of all connective tissues. So think about your skin. That's about 75% collagen. Ligaments, about 70 to 90% collagen. Your tendons, cartilage, bone, blood vessels, mucous membranes, they're all collagen-based tissues. So that's why when you say that Biosil is in the middle of all your functional sets, it's because your bones, mucous membranes, tendons, ligaments, they're all collagen-based. And Biosil is able to help you generate and protect your own collagen, therefore supporting all of these connective tissues. Now, all these tissues are constantly going through cycles of degradation, remodeling, and repair throughout a person's life. So this means that you constantly need to be making collagen in order to support all these tissues. So right now, Joanne, us sitting here, we are about 5 to 7% collagen by weight. That's a lot of our body weight as people. That's a lot of collagen. So in order to properly maintain all your connective tissues, your body has to make at least 1 pound of collagen every 5 days to properly maintain your collagen networks. That's a lot of collagen that you're just constantly making.
Absolutely. And so go ahead.
So it's difficult to make a lot of this collagen. So we're probably thinking, so our bodies will just make collagen every day. That's great. But the issue is, as we age, we start to lose the ability to make collagen. In fact, every day while we're making collagen, we're also losing collagen due to stress, homocysteine, lack of sleep, our diet, going in the sun. So many things affect our collagen levels. So at the end of the day, at the end of every day, we want to make more collagen than we're losing. But as we age, we start to lose more collagen every single day than we're making. That's what leads to signs of aging, like wrinkles, thinning hair, or loss of elasticity in our skin. That can lead to thinning of our bones and joint discomfort. Is this collagen loss? So we need to address our collagen loss in order to prevent signs of aging and to help us just age healthily.
That is, and as far as Jodi, you said diet. Are there any specific foods that help the Biosil work better as far as like having more nutrition for the collagen system?
That's a great question, and we always recommend people to check 2 different aspects of their diet when trying to make more collagen just in general. So the first one being protein. Are you getting enough protein in your diet? Because if you're not getting enough protein, your body will not have the amino acids necessary to make your own collagen. You need protein to make collagen. So we have people check their protein levels, and then we ask, are you getting enough vitamin C in your diet? Vitamin C is key. So some people get enough in their diet. Some people, of course, have to supplement with vitamin C. But that's another critical factor for making collagen. But again, Biosil was shown separately of any diet to generate and protect your own collagen. So we still recommend that you check your protein and vitamin C levels, but Biosil will still work regardless of your diet.
Okay, that's a good point. And I know I really emphasize vitamin C. And sometimes, when some people are eating the standard American diet with all the processed food, they don't understand not only are they not giving their body nutrition, but sometimes they're minusing from, the warehouse of nutrition that's in their body. So you have to really focus at least one meal a day on a very nutritious diet, or you have to go to supplementation. You can't kind of live that way without supplementation. Your body will go into a deficit. Mm-hmm. So, wow.
Exactly.
All right. You got 10 more minutes, Jodi. Anything else you want to cover?
I will give you a scary fact.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm ready.
Collagen production decreases about 1% a year beginning around the age of 21. And in the first 5 years after menopause, women often lose about 30% of their skin collagen.
So, Jodi, I'm going to interrupt you real quick. So I'm 6 years from menopause, and I already knew this without knowing it because, I'm like, what's happening here?
Yeah,
So, it is scary. It absolutely is scary. So, I'm thankful for Biosil because I'm not completely falling apart. But yeah, your body does change quite a bit as you get older. No doubt about it.
It does, absolutely. And, there is a way for us to help to slow this collagen loss. And that is by taking Biosil. What it's doing is it's helping your body to make collagen again. See, there are enzymes in our body called collagen-generating enzymes. And they have different names. Like in your skin, they're called fibroblasts. In your bones, they're called osteoblasts. In your joints, they're called chondrocytes. So there's many different collagen-generating enzymes throughout your body. Now, the number of these collagen-generating enzymes stay the same throughout your life. However, they start to lose the ability to function as we get older. So they're not able to produce collagen as efficiently when we're older compared to when we're younger. And these enzymes start to turn off due to many things. Again, stress affects these enzymes. Hormones can affect these enzymes. In the case of menopause, hormones are going to be affecting the ability of these enzymes to make collagen. So what Biosil does is it activates these collagen-generating enzymes to perform in a way that they did when we were younger. So it is activating these enzymes to help you make your own collagen again.
Really, and enzymes really are like a catalyst and a little key to every cell function. So I love that you brought that up. And I always try to have people think of cause, not a symptom. There's reasons that, your bone growth slows or you're starting to feel that your hair is. And I love what you said. Like a lot of people that take Biosil say their hair feels smoother because one thing that we notice after menopause is things feel drier, more thinner. It's just like you touch and you're like, wait, that's not my hair. It's different.
Right.
So I love that you mentioned that the Biosil helps it. I was only taking 1 capsule a day, so I'm definitely going to increase to 2. Definitely with postmenopause, definitely need a little more support. So hopefully I'll get even thicker hair and smoother hair and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, we did a clinical, there was a clinical study done on Biosil for hair specifically. What we saw compared to placebo group was that Biosil strengthens hair by 13.1%. It also thickens hair by 12.8%. So pretty great numbers compared to the placebo group. There was an open label study that we did as well, and this was on people with alopecia. The principal investigator of the study determined that 89% of these participants improved in hair quality and density. So these are very significant results
That's
when
wonderful.
talking about hair.
Yeah, with alopecia, I mean, that's such a stressful condition. People just really, the drugs that are offered have such severe side effects. So I love that the Biosil gives them a holistic option without side effects and affordable too. So
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Any other studies that you want to cover, Jodi?
Absolutely. We can jump to skin. So people, when taking Biosil, compared to placebo group, saw a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles by 30%. And get this, an increase in skin elasticity by 89%.
That is incredible.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because that's
So
that's what makes our jaws kind of all of a sudden you don't see the jawline anymore, right? That when the elastin goes, it's all of a sudden the skin's
Yes.
just down too far.
Yes, unfortunately. One of my other directors, he always says that you want saggy jeans, not saggy skin.
Yeah, I rather neither. Okay, I don't want either of them.
Just depends on your style, you know?
I know. Oh my gosh. You know, and it's so funny, Jodi, because the look right now for Florida, I'm not sure if it's gone through the country, is the real baggy jeans for the girls. You know, they call them the boyfriend jeans. And
Oh, I've seen those.
oh my God, they're humongous. I'm like, you know, and here's, you know, my 14-year-old, she went through that awkward phase and now she's tall and beautiful and she can wear anything she wants. And now she's wearing the baggiest jeans with these big hooded sweatshirts. I'm like, holy moly. But yeah.
Yeah, just hiding your body while
Yeah,
you
especially
have a lot
in
of
90
collagen.
and 90 degrees.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, but I love that. So that's an impressive number for elastin. I'm kind of getting excited about starting to take a second dose. So I love that. And yeah, I'm like Jodi, I'm like the worst pill taker. I know I own a supplement store, but you know, like I have my basket, I have all my supplements, but I like do one at a time. You know, that's why I kind of like settled on one of each. but
Right.
But it's like I tell my clients, I'm real, I'm not perfect, and yeah. So, but again, so people can do the liquid, and it really doesn't make their coffee change flavor.
Nope. As long as you stir it, then the coffee won't have a taste. No.
Wow. All right. I do decaf, but I'm going to give it a try because that sounds exciting. So you talked about the bone study. You talked about the skin study. You talked about the hair study. There's nails. What about the nail study? What did that show?
Well, nails are great because often when people first start taking Biosil, they notice results in their nails first after about 1 month. So that's another great thing to bring up. Biosil takes time to work. With all great things, it takes time to work. So we recommend people take Biosil for at least 3 months because people usually see results first in their nails after about 1 month, and they'll see faster growing, stronger nails that don't chip as much. After about 2 months, people start to see results in their hair, maybe faster growing, maybe shinier, smoother, thicker, and stronger, of course. And then after 3 months is usually when people start to see results in their skin. So this could be the signs of increased elasticity or decreased fine lines or wrinkles. Now, of course, in saying this, everybody is different. Everybody responds differently to Biosil. So some people see results much sooner. Some people, it takes a little bit longer. So we recommend people at least take Biosil for 3 months for those full beauty benefits.
That's perfect advice. And I definitely think my listeners understand that. They know that things didn't develop overnight, that they have to be patient with the supplementation. And what I love is it's like an insurance policy. Sometimes you don't really see the immediate benefit of why to have it, but Biosil is so protective, like you said, over the collagen in general, protecting your bones. These are things that when you're 78 and you slip, you want to be happy that your bones are strong. So I do love that thought process. Even though it's nice to see the mirror reflecting some good results, it's more important to have those bones being strong. I love it. So we only have a couple more minutes, Jodi. Any last minute remarks?
I'd love to say that if you have any questions about Biosil, Joanne is a great resource, but you can always reach out to us by going to our website, biosil.beauty. We have an excellent customer service team that will get back to you within a day if you have any questions. Also, on our website, you can find more information about our clinical trials, because I did not have time to go over all the 30 years and $30 million worth of research on Biosil, which, I would need about 2 or 3 hours to fully go through it.
So you did a great job, Jodi. So it's biosil.beauty?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's a great website. Love it. Jodi, I really appreciate you spending some time with me this morning, and I hope you have a great rest of your summer, and hopefully I'll see you at the next convention.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Joanne.
Thanks, Jodi. Take care. All right, everyone. Remember, text me those wants and needs for the Port St. Lucie location, hopefully open in 2 weeks at the Cocoa Vista Plaza. My store number is 772-464-3598. And I hope everyone has an amazing week.
You've been listening to Joanne's World of Nutrition. Brought to you by Nutrition World, US 1 at Orange Avenue. Across from Fort Pierce City Hall in the Crass Square, formerly known as the Arcade Building. Sort of an historic, ancient mall of sorts, so to speak. You're listening to WPSL Port St. Lucie, the talk of the Treasure Coast. Tune in every Wednesday morning in the 10 o'clock hour for Joanne's World of Nutrition right here.